Ultrasonic sensors work. Ultrasonic sensors are a device which are used to measure the distance. Ultrasonic sensors sends the ultrasonic waves to the object and it reflects back, and ultrasonic sensor receives it and let us and know how much distance is there between the object and the platform. Ultrasonic sensor module is the convenient way to know the distance between the object and the platform.
So, as you have heard, these are all we have used for control unit our Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is a microcontroller board which is used for programming and coding. So here, as you can see, the ultrasonic sensors. As soon as they detect that the train is coming, they will send the signals to microcontroller, and then according to the code, the servo motor they are placed will tilt to 90 degree and allow the passengers to board the train. As per the time limit which is being set in the code, the servo motor will automatically tilt up 90 degree and will close the way, which can prevent accidents.
So now what is servo motor? Servo motor is basically an electronic device that rotates and moves the objects that helps in lowering the angular and the linear acceleration. It also helps over the precise control of angular and linear acceleration, velocity and its position.
So let us see the working of this.
Yes.
So, excuse me. So when the train will arrive, the ultrasonic sensor will detect it and give the signal, and the external platform will open. For this, the time limit is set up to 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds, it will automatically close and the train will move forward.
After 10 seconds, it will
Automatically close.
Okay, let us hope it will work. Don't worry.
What are these? These are
Ultrasonic sensors.
they glow also.
Yes, sir?
They glow also.
No, sir. They will detect
Only
the
detect.
outcome. Yes, sir.
Is there any conducting wires or tapes underneath?
No, sir.
Because you are
This
moving the train this way, that way. No train will move like that when it comes to the platform.
No, sir. So when the train will come, so these sensor will detect that. There are no wires underneath over there.
But no, why it is not working? Because you just
No. Can you repeat? The train is coming. Okay.
Yes.
once again. This.
Again you repeat. I may interrupt in between. Come on. Train is coming.
Yes.
It should come down now.
Yeah,
Okay. Now it came.
come down.
Come down. Now last time it didn't come down. So you are moving the train this way, that way. The train doesn't move like that. But then, okay, anyway. Repeat it again. Close. Close the door.
I
Close the
don't know
platform.
why it is not closing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
automatically
Okay,
did.
Why the train is coming? Okay. Close it.
So it detected my hand.
You were snapped. Okay, leave it. Now I have a small question. You started saying that in railway platforms accidents happen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is now falling.
Yes.
People are crossing. Okay, I am crossing. My wife at the back
Yes, sir.
and my child a little back. I got into the train. Wife also got into the train. Then that's the end of 10 minutes. My child will fall back.
No, sir. So when the train will start moving, then the control unit will give signal to the servo motor and then it will close.
Yeah, but there is this platform is going to collapse back.
Yes.
If somebody is standing there, he will fall in back in the, rather than with bigger death.
So the security can tell them to move away from the railway station.
Right? That's the way he used to do it. Okay. That's one answer. This system is not well self-sufficient. Somebody has to walk there. Am I right? What you should demonstrate is, sir, system is coming. Okay, train has come. Come on. The platform falls. Then you have some small dolls. They are all crossing.
Yes.
And then time is over. Then the train is going. And then they should come back. In your picture, a child will fall back. That should be prevented, because when you three are coming, two of you get in and the third one is not able to get in.
Institution you are?
So IPS in itself.
No, I am only pointing out to the accident rate which is creating problems.
Yes.
We can also install any voice alert over there. So when the train moves, it can tell that all the passengers standing on the external platform can move back. Otherwise, there can be some sort of accident take place over there.
Actually, accidents happen.
Yes.
When a train comes on the platform, somebody standing there falls down. This is happening. Somebody will be watching when the train is coming around and then he falls down. Or in many stations they will be crossing. Before the train comes, crossing happens. And even when the train is coming, somebody will cross. Even when the train has 90% come, some boy will run away.
How much is the expenditure in this project?
So
Approximately.
approx it will cost 35,000. But if we'll do everything else like installing a metal slab, it will go up to 2.5 lakh something.
But for this demonstration, how much you have done?
Sir, only 1,000 rupees or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Nice idea.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
You are trying to save some lives. That's a noble idea. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So, our project is about elevating water level table in Indore. So, in past few years, Indore have faced flooding issues during heavy rainfalls and groundwater level depletion. Water has become a scarcity in Indore as there is no river nearby. Narmada, which is situated 70 kilometers away from us, provides water through a 48 kilometer long pipeline.
Flood cause issues in our day-to-day life. For example, in the year 2022, 2 people drowned due to heavy rainfall, 14 cars were seen being washed away in the streets of Indore, and a 100-year-old Shiv temple collapsed due to heavy rainfall and ultimately lost everywhere due to floods.
In last year, which was 2023, Indore has received more than 200 centimeters of rainfall. And despite of all these ample amount of rainfalls, the last year, which was 2023, Indore has received more than 200 centimeters of rainfall. But despite of all these ample amount of rainfalls, we are unable to replenish the groundwater level of the water table.
Now let me explain you what is groundwater. Water present beneath the earth's surface in rock and soil pore spaces is known as groundwater. 30% of available fresh water in the world is groundwater. Groundwater plays a crucial role in supplying water for various uses. About 82% of groundwater is used by agricultural sector, 14% by domestic sector and 5% by industries.
Now we have seen what is groundwater and how it's a concerning issue, the depletion of groundwater. But how do we elevate the depleting groundwater level? We have come up with 4 unique solutions to elevate the water table. One of them will be used on highways such as bypass and Indore-Ujjain road. A well-graded and compacted road surface generates a salient amount of runoff water. In this, asphalt roads prove to be the most useful as they have a collective efficiency of 0.65 to 0.75. So, during rainfall, when excess water gets collected on the road, it will run down a slope and into soak pits. These soak pits will be constructed at a distance with a path in between to ensure safety regulations. Also, keeping in mind the road safety regulations, we will be making bamboo crash barriers as they are fast growing and a renewable source, replacing non-renewable sources such as iron and metal. Now we have seen how to elevate the water level on highways, but how do we elevate the water level in cities? through rainwater harvesting through pre-existing dividers on all 4-lane and 6-lane roads in Indore. In the dividers, so as to not tamper with the already existing sewage water line and water pipeline on both sides of the road, we will create stormwater drains at the distance of 200 to 500 meters from one another in the dividers. Underneath these stormwater drains will be a soak pit. So when the rainwater gets collected on the road, it will run down these pipes and into the stormwater drain and into the soak pits. And undergoing a filtration process, it will infiltrate into the ground, elevating the water level.
We have seen the harvesting of rainwater on 4-lane and 6-lane roads and on the highways. But what about the old Indore, which does not have all these facilities like Rajwada? So for that, we will elevate the water table on squares. Almost all the roads of Indore are sloping towards the roundabout or are in squares. We will install the storm drain system on all the sides of the roads, which will allow the water to flow from all the 4 sides and into the funnel. Underneath the funnel, there will be a soak pit which will collect all the water and percolate it into the ground. But still, after all these efforts, still 50% of rainwater gets wasted and goes into the sewage treatment plant. The STP treated water can be used for groundwater recharge, and which will be a huge help to the areas facing water scarcity. But that can only be done when the water is double filtered and the pH value is checked. Also, another way of elevating the water table is by using the V-wire injection wells. We will use a silt trap unit which will consist of things like activated carbon and activated charcoal, which are very eco-friendly. Those things which will pass through a permeable straw and then it will get filtrated. The cost of making a V-wire injection well is around 80,000. But if we make it using demolished materials which are easily available nowadays, like near the construction sites and all those places, it will just cost around 30,000.
Now, Indore is an ever-growing city and a lot of construction is being made. So during the construction of new roads, we will hope that the roads will be made with a slight gradient of at least 2 or 3 degrees. And on the side, we will apply a system called drain filtration system. So when the water gets collected on the roads, it will go down into these drain filtration system. These will be made using demolished materials so as to remain as eco-friendly and cost-effective as possible. These will have a retention volume of 75 to 110 liters. And in this, filter substrate with high carbonate material so as to ensure as much filtration as possible will be there. Embedded in this filter substrate will be a filter tube. So when the water gets collected into this drain filtration system, it will first go through a purification system in the filter substrate where it will be cleansed of hydrocarbons and heavy metal particles. Then it will go into the filter tube where it will be directed further and then percolate into the ground.
In conclusion, we would like to say that rainwater harvesting through roads in Indore would be an innovative way to conserve water and groundwater level recharge. Thank you.
Okay, two questions. What is the general title you will give for this project? What is the title for this project?
Elevating the water table of Indore.
Elevating the water table. But this has been there, very commonly done in most countries, something or other, right?
I would say certain methods have been used, but in Indore it hasn't been using that much, and the water level has been.
Water table.
Yes.
Elevation. So first of all, let me see what is your general title for this, okay? And you are suggesting some methods. This is a working model.
Yes.
Can I see how it works?
I said it will pass through a soap.
No, don't tell me it will pass through and so on. Let me see whether it passes through. What are you showing as a working model? Just you have put some cardboard this thing and then does it really work? So you mean here is the rain falling?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is directly connected into.
This is like the
Don't repeat what you have by heart. Tell me, water is falling here. It is going inside. So there is a junction where, do you mean to say that there is a hole where water will go in, right? That's the model you have. Is it yes or no? Yes. So in all junctions in the roads, you will make a big well-like thing and water will fall into it. Is it what you mean?
No, basically, so as to ensure this other construction or deconstruction work, we will be making stormwater drains, and this will be covered. This is where statues are, and underneath this there will be a, you can say, a opening through which the
So
water
there
will
won't be
collect.
an opening in the
Not the
down.
whole area will not be open.
So
because
water falling will go through down only.
because it collects here, so there will be an opening on the roadsides or in the roundabout, so the water can collect there.
You have mentioned the example of Rajwada.
Yes.
On this, because all the roads are coming and you are inside, you are moving this pipe.
Yes.
So through pipe it will come.
Through pipe, and as well, if any water misses the pipe and it's not there, so it can then collect during the roundabout. They collect in the center, so there will be openings there to the stormwater drain where it will then.
I didn't quite
turn.
understand. This is a roundana.
Yes, this is.
This is center
roundabout.
point.
Yes.
Vehicles come and go. Water falls. Your model tells me water will fall in. We have put a big hole like a well.
So this is to show that there will be a funnel underneath.
Where you said there is a funnel.
Yes, but it will be covered.
Where is the funnel?
The funnel. This is a
Come on,
funnel.
show us. Okay.
Okay, this is a funnel.
There is a funnel which collects. Well, if the funnel should collect, this should be open.
No, this will be connected. The funnel will have a connection to the stormwater pipelines. And
No,
the pipeline will
if there
feed
is a
it
funnel
to the-
inside and rainwater is coming from outside, you mean?
It's coming from outside.
Then
through
the
these
slope
pipes.
should be other way about.
No, all of
Here, the water comes, it will go out. That is your model.
in the model
Water
it was,
doesn't. If it was other way about, I would have said all the rainwater.
It says that when water is coming, this road should be like this.
it should go in, yes.
So it
In other words, these pipes are sloped inwards towards the center. Am I right? This
Yes.
doesn't give me. This gives me an impression that all the slopes are outwards. Your model
This is right.
doesn't look like that. If you expected that is it, it's a different story. But as far as I can see, I am a stranger. You know very Indore area good. This only gives me an impression. Water coming here will go this way, this way, this way, this way. This is a picture I get. Now you are saying actually it's the other way about.
Yes.
Okay, and then there need not be an opening. All water outside is collected, where I don't know, and into the well, and then it goes somewhere.
So basically, when the rainwater comes, it will go into these drains, and these drains will go underground and connect into this funnel. And this funnel is underneath the roundabout areas of places like Rajwada. So when the water gets collected and goes to the side of the road and it slants down, so it will, instead of being a mess, it will go into these pipelines, and then the pipeline will connect it to the underground funnel that we create.
These are the
underneath.
roads. These are the roads.
Yes, that's
Are the pipelines in the center of the roads or on the
No,
side?
they're on the side.
Still, I am getting a wrong picture. I am thinking that these pipelines are the center. Your model gives me a wrong picture. It should have been the other way about. This way. This way. That's okay. Then it's a funnel.
Yes.
So the street side pipes
Yes.
collect water, and all the collected water falls at the center of the rounder,
Yes.
where there is a funnel. That water comes down, and what happens to that water?
That water will go through a filtration process in a soak pit. Soak pit is the most cost efficient and the least destructive way of purifying the water. So then this is to elevate the water level as if due to the climate change.
This is one method, okay.
One method.
As far as I can see, this is a model,
Yes.
misleading to observer, because it is not even horizontal. It should be like this, in which case you could have just put a net here and pour a lot of water which collects and goes into the center. You could have given us a working model. This is not even a working model. This will work the other way about. If I pour some water, don't. Okay, fine. The other option is this one.
Yes.
Tell me very briefly. You tell me this one.
It is the
Working alone.
this is not a movie. This is a visual representation of what it should look like.
this is only a demonstration.
Demonstration.
Actually,
Yes.
working when only water is there and then it is going through these bamboo sheets and it is being collected here.
Just like in our villages, this is national highway,
Yes.
it's elevated, rain comes, the road is tarred like this, so all water falls on the sides.
So instead of letting that water go to waste, we can then purify that water, because if it goes onto the road, it collects debris, it collects tire wear.
No, in villages,
Not in villages,
national
but
highway, this water.
cities.
Okay, even in cities, if
highways.
this is elevated, this water falling down is going to be collected somewhere, at least in the earth.
So here soap pits are installed. So it
Why
can
do
be
you want to do
purified.
the soap pit? There are paddy fields, there are houses. There
But
are
if the water that is already
there. You don't create an absorption bed for water, all rainwater. and
that
water.
water then flows off, and that water, even if it gets collected somewhere, is extremely impure, and it has tire wear, it has petrol remains.
I know.
That will then destroy the field. So it's better that we purify it and let the water table increase.
Madam, when the rain falls down in the normal way,
Yes.
if nothing is done, it will be absorbed by the earth
Yes.
and it will go underneath the earth. And then nearby wells will be rising
Yes.
water. So that is the biggest filter nature
But that
has
was
got.
possible in
because
villages.
now we are having cement road,
Yes.
and cement does not allow water to get.
No, you are suggesting remove all cements here and make it country like old vegetations.
We are
Okay, fine.
saying that
I got an idea.
pits can be installed.
This is working.
This is what is this? What is this? Let me tell you. Is there a rain or road, whatever it is?
So basically, our roads have dividers in between which there is vegetation. So to ensure that our water level is increasing, we will create storm water drains.
Is it a divider?
This is a divider. Yes.
This is a divider between the roads.
This is like in between the roads.
In between the roads.
Yes. The divider in between.
Divider between the roads.
Just like here we have your metro system center, buses going
Yes.
that way, buses going this way, then this is the divide.
Yes.
No, divider is
Okay.
It separates
that
two
divides the road.
parts.
You mean divider is a line or a broad?
The
The
broad
one that is
divider.
filled with plants and all.
It's a broad, some 4-5 feet wide.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vegetation.
That is the
Divider.
one both sides of the main is filled with plants and all. From there, that divides the
From
road.
Vehicle should go
into
this side or
different
that
sides.
side.
Vehicles will go this
It's not
way
water
and
harvesting, is
vehicles
to elevate
this
the
way.
water level.
Yeah, so that is
He says yes, he says no. What can I understand?
Okay, I'll explain this one. So, in our Indore, we have dividers which have
Where there are
vegetation.
plants already flower
Yes,
plants, etc.
yeah,
I
yes.
got you, madams. So what I said is this is a road at the center point. You are planting things like that.
Yes.
Enough.
We're
And
making stormwater.
waterfalls here.
Water goes from the road through these pipe and into the stormwater drain, and excess water that gets collected on the top will
You are
also
in
go.
charge of spraying water. You have understood. Do your duty. Okay. This water goes to soap pit.
Yes, stormwater drains and then into the soap pit, where it will be purified of any harmful
It will get
chemicals.
filtered. It will get filtrated.
Now we have to go to number 9.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Which classes you are?
9th and 11th.
You have done a good teamwork.
It is based on the principle of redox reaction, wherein reduction and oxidation of chemical traffic light, in which we have used chemicals like glucose, NaOH, indigo carmine and distilled water for this experiment. This experiment is based on the principle of redox reaction, in which reduction and oxidation takes place simultaneously. So firstly we have mixed 6 grams of glucose in 200 ml of water, and then we have the reducing sugar. It will reduce indigo carmine to yellow and to red color. Sir, when the pH of the solution is 11.4, then the color of the solution will be green. When the pH increases to 12.5, the color will be red, and then when pH increases further, the color will be yellow. So this is a very effective experiment, as it will help to, as it is very cost effective, it is eco-friendly, and it can be used in near future in traffic lights, as the color which we are getting in this experiment are the colors of the traffic light. Also, it is very low maintenance, and the cost of chemicals is far less than the cost of traditional traffic lights.
But how you will install them on the traffic chowra? You want to do this? अभी जो है वो डिजिटल उससे चल रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स
Same
उसको हम
poles
कैसे
will be
लगाएं?
used. Poles will be used, but instead of LED, we will use chemicals. We are not using LEDs because their cost of maintenance is very high. That's why we are using just chemicals. They can be reused again and again. Just by the shaking, the color changes, and by changing the time of shaking, we can change the time of traffic control also. So because some heavy areas we need need a small interval of time, when we need a small amount of shaking for a small interval of time, and if you shake for long interval of time, you will get more time for the traffic to pass.
Next. Okay, thank you.
Good work as well.
So this is our file.
Ah,
Want
it's
to
okay.
see.
You are our file.
Thank you,
So
sir.
next group.
My question is, what is your project on?
So sir, our project is on bioremediation and we have used 3 of those equipments. The first one is on bioremediation and we have the subparts for it. The first one is an algae bioreactor, which is a machine that utilizes carbon dioxide which is dispersed in the reactor fluid. In this case, we are using a pump, but when it is actually implemented, we could use solar energy for this purpose. And the reactor is made out of transparent material for the source of sunlight. So algae, generally used chlorophyta, is used in this process. And wastewater can be used as a nutrient medium for algae. And oxygen and biofuel is generated in the process. So that's why it could be used for a range of applications, including biofuel generation, wastewater treatment, and of course air cleaning. Well, researchers claim that algae can biofix carbon dioxide 50 times more than plants. And algae occupy much lesser space than plants. So that's a really great benefit of using algae for our environment.
Next, we have biofilms here. Biofilms are layers of polysaccharide material. We grow micronutrients on these biofilms. The work of micronutrients is that they absorb VOCs, volatile organic compounds from environment which are harmful to us. Also, we have some sunflowers. Now, sunflowers are hyperaccumulators. The basic work of hyperaccumulators is that they can absorb metals and store metals in their tissues. What we are going to do is we are going to plant these hyperaccumulators at the site where the soil is contaminated by metals. They are going to absorb metals from soil and store them in their tissues. Now we are going to harvest these hyperaccumulators and extract the metals from their tissues. This is what we call as phytoextraction. Also, there's one more thing we can do. If there is any economically valuable metal, we can also harvest them. By this, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This is what we know as phytomining. Thank you.
So sir, this whole project is based to solve problems of polluted cities. Biofilms and algae bioreactor can be used to clean air and hyperaccumulators can be used to clean soil. So algae bioreactors can be installed on squares of roads and hyperaccumulators can be installed on the sides of roads or at sites where we want to derive economically valuable metals or at contaminated sites. This way we can clean cities and make Indore #1 also in air and soil, not only in waste management. Yes.
This is what you should have said at the very beginning. Yes, however, I was wondering what is the earthly use of all these things.
So sorry, sir.
No, your planning is, see.
Can you tell what is the AQI today of Indore?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How much value? Air quality index today?
Well, in my phone, sir, I regularly check and every day it says either harmful or very harmful. I see the index and air quality is not good. So we want to make this work according to the waste management of Indore only. Like non-governmental organizations can play a role in this. They can pay a nominal for that. It will be same how wastewater treatment works in Indore, like how the projects are given.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
आपने देखा होगा सर काफ़ी सारे किसानों को नैनो यूरिया यूज़ करते हुए 45 kg का एक सैक होता है जिसे वो अपनी फील्ड्स पे डालते हैं. उसे लाना, ले जाना, रखना और उसके सॉइल के जो डिग्रेडेशन होता है उससे काफ़ी नुकसान होता है एक फार्मर को. हमने सर उसे टर्न करा लिक्विड फॉर्म में और नैनो यूरिया टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू हमारा प्रोडक्ट बनाया अन्नदाता. इससे सर जो एक 45 kg का सैक होता है उसे हमारी 500 ml की बॉटल रिप्लेस करती है. 1 एकड़ में हम इसका यूज़ कर सकते हैं. ये ट्रेडिशनल यूरिया से सस्ता भी होता है और इसे लाने का और ले जाने का और रखने का भी कॉस्ट कम होता है.
ये कैसे किया
सर?
क्या इसमें मतलब कन्वर्ट कैसे किया?
We took the traditional urea fertilizer, mixed it with some chemicals, amino acids, and we came out with a formulation of अन्नदाता. And so गवर्नमेंट का भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट रहा. एक जो बेस्ड मटेरियल था नैनो यूरिया का वो गवर्नमेंट बना ही रही थी. 2 कंपनीज RCF और NFL के साथ हमने उनका भी यूज़ किया और उसमें हमारे भी कुछ कंपोनेंट्स डाले जिससे और इसकी ग्रोथ एफिशिएंसी और सब चीज़ बढ़ी.
क्या किया कंपोनेंट?
जी सर।
क्या किया, सम कंपोनेंट्स आपने डाला?
जी सर।
हमने यहाँ है ये नो जानने के लिए क्या क्या कंपोनेंट्स डाला है।
कंपोनेंट्स कौन से डाला?
सर कुछ अमीनो एसिड्स मैं रिकॉल नहीं कर।
सर DAP, सल्फ्यूटेंट और पॉलीइथाइलिन एंड सॉलिडेंट।
कहाँ से आपको मालूम हो गया ये चीज़ है इसके लिए चाहिए?
सर गवर्नमेंट का काफ़ी सपोर्ट रहा इसमें भी।
गवर्नमेंट ने बताया ये सब ठीक है?
नहीं सर, जो लोग वो जो रिसर्च कर रहे थे उसमें हमने कुछ एडिशंस करे और हमारे मतलब।
क्या एडिशंस आपने किए?
सर ये हमारी अपनी ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग थी कि हमने अपने जब हम प्रोजेक्ट में था हमने उसी के ऊपर सोचना शुरू करा। तो हमने कहा एक बेस लेवल से एग्रीकल्चर लेवल से हम चेक करना चाहते हैं कि एक्चुअल में व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम। सो हमने
जो केमिकल्स यूरिया से बॉन्ड हो रहे थे मतलब काफ़ी लोग और भी काम कर रहे थे, हमने टेस्टिंग उसकी बढ़ाई और खुद
ओके
सर।
बाकी इसका जो इतना मेहनत किया आपने, तो ट्रेडिशनल जो यूरिया रहता है वो इसके जो क्रॉप आ रही है उसमें रिजल्ट्स कैसे हैं?
सर जो सॉइल में रिजल्ट्स मतलब आप ट्रेडिशनल यूरिया डालेंगे तो सॉइल काफ़ी डिग्रेड हो जाएगी और यहीं आप अन्नदाता का यूज़ करेंगे तो सॉइल का डिग्रेडेशन बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाएगा, अर्थवॉर्म्स भी नहीं मरेंगे और न्यूट्रिएंट एफिशिएंसी बढ़ेगी,
क्वालिटी ऑफ सॉइल
yield भी बढ़ जाएगी।
ओके चलो नेक्स्ट।
So what is your name of the project?
TechGree. It's basically a mix between agriculture and technology.
Good. 1 minute. Let me. We are all old people, not good students. Tech.
Gree.
Green.
Gree. GRI.
Tech Green.
Yes sir.
Cultivating a better tomorrow for empowering farmers of today. Wonderful idea. Now start.
Alright sir. So to begin with, we are creating solutions that empowers the farmers and tackles their problems. We have conducted a survey of over 100 kilometers worth of farmland. We've listed down all the problems that the farmers are facing, and considering that in mind, we have brought up some innovative solutions. So to begin with, we have this radar system. See, when you're not on the farm or when you're not on the field, there are a list of intruders or animals that can come and destroy the crop or mean any potential harm. So this radar system will detect any intruder or any foreign body apart from the crops, and it will tell the exact distance, angle and the location. We'll connect it with sprinklers, and when an object is detected that is not meant to be in the farm, it will shoot water at it. So if it's an intruder, an insect or an animal, it will get scared off and it will not damage the crop. Then we have this automatic irrigation system. See, to grow a crop you need to have a number. Yes sir, definitely.
So here is an elephant coming. Come on, how will you?
So these are two different projects. This is just a prototype. We'll have to link it with sprinklers. We currently do not have sprinklers right now. These two are very different. This is.
You only said that if an intruder comes, it will be located and we will spray water on him. See, here is an intruder who is an elephant. Can you do it?
It will. See, if you're having a. It will detect it over here.
Then report. Fine.
It will report.
So far,
you'll get arrested. You'll get alerted. But for the future scope, or if you want to connect a sprinkler with the same technology, it will connect.
The other solution is if there's an elephant, better you try to escape. Come on.
But
go ahead. I understood your point. Then.
And then automatic irrigation system. See, for a plant, yes. For a plant, you need a particular level of moisture in the soil. So we have fed the Arduino or the motherboard on the basis of the particular amount of moisture this plant requires, and if the moisture level gets dropped, suppose there is a drought, so the motor automatically starts to work and it pumps the water, and if it gets excess, a separate motor will take it out as well if it floods or if there is excessive rain. So this will help the farmers in irrigating the soil, this will help them safeguarding it, and then for the rest we have this application. We had gone on field, we had conducted a survey, and we listed down all the problems that the farmers are facing on a larger scale, like decreased yield, irregular produce, unhealthy crops, then they're having crop rotting, they're having untreated droughts. So we've come up with this application that we're currently in the prototyping stage with. The product features will be the crop disease diagnosis system, for example. Why will you hire an agricultural expert when you can just click a picture of the affected crop? It will tell you the problem and the solution and the product that you can apply for the same. and several others such as expert guidance, which will basically be a chatbot and it will reduce human efforts. Second, we're incorporating digital literacy assistance by having text to speech or voice command based operation, so you don't necessarily have to know English to operate the app. And that is actually one of the main or major problems that the farmers face when working with similar solutions, that they aren't digitally literate and they are not well versed with languages such as English. We'll tackle the problem. Then regional data collection. Through this app, the data and the cookies we collect, we can give it to governmental and non-governmental organization, which will help in statistics and data collection and making informed decisions or taking an average of a particular land area. Because large scale farmers get interviewed and their produce or their average gets put up in the national or on a larger scale, but when it comes to small scale farmers, their produce is nowhere on the charts and they aren't really affected or aided by any policies for the same, because everything works on an average rainfall, average crop produce of this area, and similar native language support as I told you, and market opportunities. Then we had also talked to experts in the fields and we had gotten a green flag from them, and we have them on board constantly working to make this a reality. These are some of the images that we had clicked during our surveys.
Go back. Who is this guy?
He's an agricultural entomologist that we reached out to.
You have met him?
Yes, sir. Through LinkedIn. He's currently on board working with us for this project.
What's his name?
Mr. Rahman.
What is TechGree? Is it a word you coined or already it is there?
No, sir. We have coined this word, integrating technology to agriculture and combining and making a word TechGree.
So this is the word which
that
you have done?
Yes, sir. That doesn't already
word.
exist. No company exists by the name TechGree. You can look
Go a
at
little more back.
Yes, sure.
And what is the symbol? Who did this picture? Who did this picture block? Tell me honestly, who created this? Any one of you? This product features, this kind of explanation and picturesque thing. Did any one of you do it? I will ask more questions to you only.
Alright. See, I had created the information and the presentation, but the icons that are here have been sourced from an open source platform.
Really?
Only the
Yeah,
icons. Otherwise, the formatting and everything is already done.
Good.
So any reviews about the project, you can submit.
51
Good idea. It is not part of our work.
Science of a flame. Science of a flame.
Science
Of a flame.
Science of a flame. Flame.
Science of a flame. Oh.
एक तो ये हो गया, ये अलग है.
It's about thermal equilibrium and heat transfer.
Thermal equilibrium and heat transfer. Heat transfer.
You made it?
Yes.
Or from some other literature?
No.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so we've taken a container separated by insulated wall. So one side we've taken cold water and on the other side we've taken hot water. So to differentiate, we've added color to the hot water. So when we remove the insulated wall, the hot water comes up, because when we heat it, the molecules go away from each other because they lost their attractive properties, and its density becomes less. So it comes up and we see the blue color on the top and the white on the bottom. After some time, it achieves its thermal equilibrium and it all gets mixed. So it's
Show that.
you can see the blue water is on the top and you can see the white on the bottom. And if you wait some time, it'll all get mixed.
Okay. Next one. We have seen it. What is the next one?
Yes, sir. We are science of flame.
It is also same number
Yes.
21.
Yeah, it's a working model.
Yeah.
All of these are
Oh, you are a team, right?
Yes.
And all of them are regarding thermal
No, it's
Different.
about waves. It's about
Flames.
magnetics, electron and proton, and it's about thermal.
It's about
stationary waves.
and proton, then stationary waves. Oh, but you said your work is on flame, but your work is on flame.
No, his work
He is
is on
working.
flame. It's on thermal equilibrium and it's on waves.
It's on station.
Right. So, but you are a team.
Yes.
So 3 things.
इसको बताइए चालू.
Yes.
This is working.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about science of flame. What is flame? It is a visible gaseous art of fire. When we burn the candle, it burn its state, and when we just then question occurs in our mind why it is tilt, because of the positive ion is attracted to the negative ones,
And the positive electrons go on the other side. That's why this occurs. The
Okay.
flame goes on the other side.
So this is positive.
Yeah.
This plate is connected to the positive terminal.
yes,
What plate? Is it glass?
yes,
Glass is connected to a wire.
battery.
Hmm?
The battery is connected.
How many volt? Why are you looking at him? You made it. I am asking you how many volt. You are asking how many volt. 4 volt. How do
We
you make?
acted as a team.
Don't roll. It will be more dangerous. Okay. 4 volt. How do you get? How can you get?
Series, in series.
Eh?
Connected battery.
It's attached by.
Hello. Please to explain. How do you get 4 volt?
We connected batteries. In
Batteries
series.
in series.
Series.
How many batteries you connect?
3.
Each battery of voltage
1.2.
1.2 into 3 is
1.2 into 3.
series connection.
3.6.
But it's not 4 now. Okay, fine.
Approximate.
Approximate. Very good. Then what? So you have connected it to glass plate. Glass plate is
Yes.
a conductor or not?
No.
Okay. So you say this is getting positively charged?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So the flame tilts.
Yes.
Now what? Next. Go ahead, man. Okay, you want help from somebody? Somebody will talk on his behalf.
So we have two.
So you are
plates.
the brilliant guy. Okay.
We have 2 plates. One is positively charged and the other is negatively charged. When we turn on the switch, the negatively charged particles go on the positive side, due to which we can see the deflection.
So firstly,
This plate is positively.
No, this is interesting.
you can see there are stationary waves are open. So basically, stationary waves are
It is not for big positive. We have made it.
No, he is
Children can understand what is the science of flame.
So where the part where the light is attracting are called antinodes, and where the light is not attracting, it's called nodes.
It actually appears in a loop stationary wave.
This occurs due to the vibration of proton particles. We will tell you what is nodes and antinodes.
Nodes are the part where stationary.
Sir, this is ripple tank experiment. World famous, well known. He talk in Hindi. I would request you to talk in English. What do you do?
नहीं आप हिंदी
Participant there.
Why should they be given consideration? आपका अंग्रेजी नहीं मालूम?
नहीं.
आपको अंग्रेजी मालूम? You know English?
Little.
You know English? हैं?
हम विलेज से हैं
विलेज में इंग्लिश पढ़ा नहीं?
हिंदी मराठी
मराठी
दुले महाराष्ट्र.
यहाँ से
आपको अंग्रेजी नहीं मालूम?
मालूम है.
चलिए हिंदी में बताइए जल्दी बताइए क्या
गुड इवनिंग सर हेलो माय
Hi, this is English. Good evening, sir. Come on.
My name is Tejal Jagdish Chinsole. My school name is RSC Vidyalaya Engineer College Mehergaon Tal District Dhule. My project name is Advanced Multi-Purpose Farming. रेन हार्वेस्टिंग हम जो बारिश का पानी इकट्ठा करके खेती के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं सर
सर इसके बाद फार्म पॉन्ड हम खेती में देखते हैं। हमारे पास, हम गांव में रहते हैं, हमारे गांव में हमारे पापा या फिर जो किसान होते हैं उन लोगों को जो प्रकार की समस्या आती है उन समस्या का हल निकालने के लिए ये प्रोजेक्ट बनाया हमने। इसमें पहले तो ये फार्म पॉन्ड, उसमें हमने अभी रात के समय या फिर दोपहर को किसान खेत में अकेला है या फिर कोई जानवर या फिर कोई भी चीज़ हो वो फार्म पॉन्ड में गिरती है तो उसके लिए उसको समझने के लिए उसमें हमने सेंसर बिठाए। सेंसर के सामने लेज़र है, उस लेज़र के सामने अगर कोई भी आता है तो वो किसान को घर पे या फिर कोई भी जगह पर किसान हो तो उसको वो समझता है। जैसे अलार्म लगता है मोबाइल पे कनेक्ट करने से, वैसे ही कनेक्ट करके पता चलता है। और वैसा ही हमने बगीचे में भी किया है। जैसे रात के समय कोई चोरी होती हो क्या भी या फिर कौन सा जानवर या फिर कुछ भी अभी बगीचे में आता है तो उसके लिए भी सेंसर का यूज़ किया है। और उसमें अगर कोई एंट्री करता है तो वो भी पता चलेगा, फार्मर को वो भी पता चलेगा। उसके लिए अभी कोई भी आएगा तो डायरेक्ट अंदर तो नहीं जाएगा, कौन सी भी एक साइड से तो वो अंदर जाएगा, तो क्रॉस करने के बाद फिर वो पता चलेगा। फिर सर वो हाइड्रोपोनिक फार्म में बिना मिट्टी की खेती कर सकते। उसमें तो अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि हमारा फ्यूचर केमिकल के पास ज़्यादा जा रहा है, तो उसमें हमने ऑर्गेनिक फर्टिलाइज़र का यूज़ किया है। जैसे कि गाय का गोमूत्र, गोबर या फिर घी, उन चीज़ों का यूज़ किया है। और उसके आगे सर ये हमारा जो वेस्ट कचरा है, अभी पॉल्यूशन होता है, हम देखते हैं कहीं पर भी कचरा गिरा रहता है, तो जो सूखा कचरा है उसको वेस्ट ना जाते हुए किसानों को अभी खेती में लाइट की ज़रूरत हो, अभी इतना तो नहीं प्रोवाइड कर सकते कि सभी किसान लाइट का बिल, बिजली का बिल भरे। उसके लिए ये प्रोजेक्ट बनाए। उसमें जो वेस्ट कचरा है उसको जलाने से इधर सोलर प्लेट बिठाइए, सोलर प्लेट हीट होने के बाद उसका वो लाइट एनर्जी में प्रोवाइड होती है, यानी कि हीट एनर्जी से लाइट एनर्जी तैयार होती है। यस सर वर्किंग है, जलने से ये देखो सर हो गया। और अभी सपोज हमें लाइट नहीं चाहिए दिन का समय या फिर लाइट नहीं चाहिए, कचरा नहीं जलाना है, तो उसके लिए बैटरी, रात को अगर किसान गया तो बैटरी में स्टोर करने के बाद जब भी लगेगा तब बैटरी से वो यूज कर सकता है। फिर उसके बाद सर एक गन बनाइए। उसके लिए अभी हम हमारे महाराष्ट्र में देखते हैं, धुले जिला में देखते हैं कि जानवरों की बहुत तहफ़त है, तो उसके लिए इसका यूज़ कर सकते हैं। उसमें तो कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट नाम का जो एलिमेंट रहता है उसको यूज़ करते हैं। उसमें थोड़ा सा पानी डालने से उससे एसिटिलीन नाम का गैस तैयार होता है, तो उसका लाइटर से पार्किंग करने के बाद फिर उसमें से आवाज़ आता है, साउंड वाइब्रेशन होता है, तो उससे जो भी जानवर होते हैं वो आवाज़ से डरते हैं, हमें तो पता ही है, तो उसके लिए वो यूज़फुल है। ओके, थैंक यू सर।
इसका डेमो दिखा देते हैं।
ये पूरा जो आपने कुछ बनाया,
यस सर,
इसका जो टाइटल है, क्या इसका नाम देंगे पूरे से?
सर एडवांस मल्टीपर्पज़ फार्मिंग। अभी आजकल हम तो देखते हैं,
वो जो लिखी इसमें।
ओके, एडवांस मल्टीपर्पज़ फार्मिंग, उसका सॉल्यूशन उसके लिए मल्टीपर्पज़ फार्मिंग ग्रामीण क्षेत्र। यस नहीं,
हमारे खेत में टाइगर आ गया, हाथी आ गया, सबको आप मिलकर एडवांस, व्हाट इज इट,
एडवांस मल्टीपर्पज़।
ये टाइगर और हाथी को फार्मिंग करेगा?
नहीं ना सर, जो समस्या आती है उन सबको मिलाकर सॉल्यूशन निकालने के बाद उसका नाम डिपेंड किया है।
पक्षी वगैरह रहते हैं ना,
हमारे जगह में उस दिन खेती में एक या दो फार्मर ट्री के ऊपर बैठेगा, इसके साथ हाथ में एक बड़ा डब्बा होगा,
वही
डब्बा, कोई जानवर आते हैं तो टान करेगा, वो जाएगा,
वही
इतना ही। इसके लिए आपको ये कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट और ये सब टूटने समय आदि जो भी खाने का है खा के जाएगा।
नहीं सर, पहले हमें पता है कि हमारे एरिया में रहते, तो हम पहले एक बार ट्राई कर लेंगे ना, तो वो आवाज़ से तो डरते, हमें पता है, तो उनको तो समझ में आता है कि इधर से वाइब्रेशन, इधर से आवाज़ आ रहा है, तो उस तरफ नहीं जाएंगे वो।
नाम क्या तेरा?
नेहा शांताराम बामरे।
थैंक
यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Nice, good idea.
Thank you,
Go to the village, do farming. You do farming with elephant, tiger वगैरह सब कुछ.
Okay, so we represent a project based on levitation. Levitation, the raising of something such as object without any support. And example of levitation: maglev train, contactless melting, and magnetic. Yes, sir.
Show them. We understand what is levitation. You show it.
So the poles are like poles are repel each other. That's why raising up without no support. This. So.
हाथ से क्यों कर रहे हैं?
So because
सर इसलिए ऐसा क्योंकि इसमें सुपर कंडक्टर लगते हैं, वो इसमें भी सुपर कंडक्टर लगाए नहीं है।
so बैटरी भी नहीं लगी है इसमें।
अच्छा।
Some issue.
So मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन ऐसा है, ऐसा एक ट्रेन है तो मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन के बारे में आपको मालूम है कि तो ये ऐसा ही जाएगा।
So मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन से वो है जहाँ पे जो पोल्स है ना, जो पोल्स है वो लाइक पोल्स है, तो राइट पोल्स रिपेल करते हैं एक दूसरे को।
यहाँ कोई लाइक पोल्स लगा है?
Yes, so yeah, this magnet used like.
Okay. This is magnetic?
Yes, sir.
आयन अट्रैक्ट करता है?
Yes, sir.
आयन यहाँ भी अट्रैक्ट करता है?
No, sir, because like poles are repel each other. So that's why he raising up. And his benefit is best fiction.
Very good.
Reduce energy.
Everything whatever you say is good. Only thing I want to know, if the levitation was good, it would have floated.
Yes, sir.
Actually floated. But now it's not powerful magnet.
Yes, sir.
इसलिए लेकिन ये तो पावरफुल हो गया, ये थोड़ा लाइट वेट हो गया तो वो लिविट करेगा।
Yes, sir.
आइडिया इज गुड। आपका ही आइडिया है और किसी बुक से और कोई?
सर 12th में हमारा एक चैप्टर आया था मैग्नेट मूविंग एग्जांपल से।
ये दोनों मैग्नेट तो वीक है, अच्छा है तो ऐसा लगा ना, ऐसा लगे तो अट्रैक्ट करेगा ना?
नो सर, इसके लिए उसका पूरा टर्मिनल ही चेंज करना पड़ेगा।
इसके अंदर बैटरी है?
नो सर।
कहाँ बैटरी है?
सर बैटरी नहीं है, इसका जैसे मैग्नेट का ये जो सेम पोल है वो रिपेल करते हैं, लेकिन अगर इसमें हम लोग अनलाइक चार्जेस लगा देंगे तो वो दोनों एक अट्रैक्ट करेंगे एक दूसरे को।
सर इसमें फ्रिक्शन का भी फिर फ्रिक्शन कम हो जाता है।
फ्रिक्शन से है ही इसमें, अगर अपन जैसे लोकल ट्रेन देखते हैं
फ्रिक्शन रिड्यूस हो जाता है, तो इसकी
आइडिया इज वेरी गुड।
Sir, the aim of our ray optical setup is that to create interest on a practical knowledge of physics, and the theme of my experimental setup is learning physics with simple experiment. सर हम इस रे ऑप्टिकल की हेल्प से रे ऑप्टिक्स के फिनोमिनास को क्लियरली विजुअलाइजेशन कर सकते हैं और फिजिक्स के कॉन्सेप्ट को अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं। ओके सर। सर बाय यूजिंग सर BSc सेकेंड ईयर। ओके सर। Sir, by using plane mirror, we can see the reflection of light. हाँ सर, और
ये लेजर है?
जी सर, लेजर है। और सर
कहाँ आता है?
सर जा करके रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है सर इंसिडेंट।
यहाँ से आएगा ना?
हाँ सर।
यहाँ से बाहर आएगा?
हाँ सर।
ओके ठीक है सर।
एंड सर ये स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ लाइट है सर।
इसके अंदर प्रिज्म है?
जी सर।
सोर्स ऑफ लाइट कहाँ है?
सर ये रहा।
तो दिख रहा है स्पेक्ट्रम?
जी सर देखिए सर। एंड सर वी कैन फुलफिल द गैप ऑफ बिटवीन प्रैक्टिकली एंड थ्योरेटिकली नॉलेज ऑफ फिजिक्स। जी सर। एंड थ्रू ऑफ दिस ऑप्टिकल सेटअप and sir without practical we can't understand concept of physics।
सब कुछ ठीक है, ये स्पेक्ट्रम है, रिफ्लेक्टेड रे है।
हाँ सर। जी सर। रिफ्लेक्शन, रिफ्रैक्शन, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इमेज। रिफ्रैक्शन हुआ ना सर? प्रिज्म। जी सर। ओके सर, थैंक यू।
सर यहाँ पे हम फायर नहीं कर सकते कि खुले में करना पड़ेगा सेफ्टी के लिए।
आपको बताइए क्या है
ये सर? ये तो डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन के लिए है सर, और ये रॉकेट है, और जो ये इसका शेप है वो मेन है। शेप सही होगा, वेट बैलेंस होगा, सेंटर ऑफ मास बीच में होगा, और उसका जो ये कैप का शेप सही होगा तो फिर ये स्ट्रेट जाएगा। और जो हम इसमें यूज़ का ये बाहर से लिया हो, क्योंकि हम असेंबल नहीं कर सकते सर रूल के हिसाब से। इसका शेप सही होगा तभी ये सीधा जाएगा, और इसके सक्सेस ऑफ चांस 20% ही है।
और ये हमारा
ये सेफ्टी के लिए सर, यहाँ से हम स्पार्क की मदद से हिट करके इसे छोड़ सकते हैं।
अब नहीं जाता,
नहीं जा सकता, बाहर करना पड़ेगा, हमने पहले छोड़ा हुआ।
और ठीक सब मोड़ लें। अच्छा किया
सर हमने हाइपरलूप ट्रेन का एक कॉन्सेप्ट यहाँ पर बताया है। ये फर्स्टली इंट्रोड्यूस एलन मस्क ने 2013 में किया था। ये एक ओपन सोर्स है जिस पर कोई भी वर्क कर सकता है। सर ये मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन के प्रिंसिपल पे बेस्ड है। इसमें हम ये जो ट्रेन बनी हुई है ये एज अ पॉड इस्तेमाल करेंगे और ये पॉड जो है वो कैप्सूल के फॉर्म में होगी। तो वो हम नॉर्थ पोल का रखेंगे और नीचे जो ट्रैक है वो भी नॉर्थ पोल का, बिकॉज सेम पोल जो है वो अपने एक दूसरे को रेपेल करती है। तो हमारी जो फ्रिक्शन की प्रॉब्लम है मेनली जो स्पीड में आती है कई व्हीकल्स की, तो वो सॉल्व हो जाएगी यहाँ। फिर एक प्रॉब्लम होती है जो एयर की होती है, एयर ड्रैग की। तो हम लोग यहाँ जो रेड स्ट्रिप्स लगी हुई हैं यहाँ पर वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स इंस्टॉल करेंगे, तो उसके थ्रू जो 90% एयर है वो उस पर चली जाएगी, सक कर लेगी। जैसे फिर जो 10% एयर है जो इसके अंदर रहेगी, हम लोग 2 फैंस इंस्टॉल करेंगे, एक यहाँ आगे साइड और एक पीछे साइड। तो पहले तो एक ही डायरेक्शन में चलेगी वो आगे तक मूव करने के लिए, फिर जब जहाँ ब्रेक लगाना रहेगा वहाँ पर रिवर्स हो जाएगा डायरेक्शन।
जब ट्रेन स्पीड में होगी, इसकी स्पीड अप्रोक्सीमेट 1200 किलोमीटर पर आवर। जब स्टेशन आना होगा, मतलब जब इस ट्रेन को स्टॉप करना होगा, तो एक फैन की डायरेक्शन हम रिवर्स करेंगे। फॉर एग्जांपल ट्रेन आगे जा रही है तो दोनों का डायरेक्शन सेम है, तो हम पीछे वाले फैन का डायरेक्शन रिवर्स कर देंगे, जिससे कि ट्रेन पहले कंट्रोल में आए फिर ब्रेक लगे, मतलब तुरंत ही ब्रेक ना लगे। तो ठीक है जी सर।
फॉरवर्ड गई,
बैकवर्ड गई, यहाँ पे फॉर एग्जांपल कोई फैमिली मुंबई में रह रही है और उसको जॉब के लिए पुणे जाना है,
हाँ मतलब अप डाउन के लिए ये
अप डाउन के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा सही रहेगी। इसका टाइम बहुत कम हो जाएगा, ड्यूरेशन का ट्रैवल का। और जनरली जो ट्रेन चलती है उसमें एक प्रॉब्लम आती है कि जो एनिमल्स हैं वो टकरा के उनको एनिमल्स को हार्म होता है, तो इसके अंदर वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी और जो ट्रैवल का टाइम है वो कम हो जाएगा और स्पीड इसकी ज़्यादा रहेगी।
तो इसका बेसिक प्रिंसिपल तो
इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक
इंडक्शन, ये सुपर कंडक्टिविटी वगैरह कुछ नहीं है।
मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन,
मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन भी है।
मतलब सर नॉट सेम सर लाइट वेट हो जाएगी, मैग्नेटिक की स्पीड रहेगी।
मैग्नेटिक लेविटेशन इज देयर, दैट्स व्हाई द ट्रेन इज floating.
Yes sir, it will be above the surface.
Yeah, but what else you want? It will be levitating, so it can go. Why do you want to close the whole thing inside?
To increase the speed or decrease the travel time.
You have to put a glass tube like this.
Yes sir, we have taken the sheets but it will be requiring a closed vacuum.
सर वैक्यूम कनेक्ट करने के लिए थिक शीट और
You are making this as a vacuum inside.
Yes,
And
sir.
the passengers inside will die.
No sir, they will be having sufficient oxygen inside the container.
So vacuum is only to
Excel the speed.
Accelerate the speed. Not the principle is a different one.
Principle is the
levitation only.
We have focused on two main problems. First friction and second is air drag. But it gives us more advantages. It decreases the travel time, and another one I have said that no animals are harmed or no environment is harmed in this.
So if you are using this train service from Mumbai to Cochin, all through that you have to put a tube like this.
Yes sir.
And suck away the air.
Yes sir.
सर तब एक वैक्यूम का यूज नहीं करेंगे, वैक्यूम पर यहाँ पे तब अलग अलग
इंस्टॉल करेंगे सर वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स को, तो वो
One time setup है.
90%।
Vacuum inside will be vacuum.
नो सर, वो 100% वैक्यूम नहीं रहेगी, वो सिर्फ 90% वैक्यूम रहेगी।
So?
मतलब नो सर, 90% एयर को जस्ट सक करेंगे और 10% एयर वहाँ रहेगी।
But there will be stations where people have to come in.
सर
Will
ये
they come into the air vacuum space?
शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस में, मतलब 100-200 माइल्स के लिए ये सक्सेसफुल है। जैसे अपने को बॉम्बे से पुणे जाना है, किसी की फैमिली बॉम्बे में रह रही है, उसकी जॉब
बॉम्बे में आप रेलवे स्टेशन जाना है ना, इसके अंदर जाना है वैक्यूम को।
सर ऑलरेडी ट्रेन में पैसेंजर बैठ जाएंगे, उसके बाद ही ट्रेन ये ट्यूब के अंदर आएगी। इसके लिए
sufficient
अलग
ऑक्सीजन है, मतलब पैसेंजर्स को कोई हार्म नहीं होगा।
ये गारंटी क्या देते हैं? इसके अंदर वैक्यूम है और पैसेंजर को कुछ नहीं होगा।
नहीं सर,
सर ये
उसके अंदर
ट्रेन है,
ऑक्सीजन
जो उसको ऐसा पॉड यूज करेंगे।
ये एक कैप्सूल के फॉर्म में रहेगी और ये पूरी पैक रहेगी।
हाँ।
और इसके अंदर
और
सफिशिएंट
सर ये स्टेशन पे जब प्लेटफॉर्म पे आ जाएंगे उसके बाद
That is
ही
like
वो
a
पॉज
cosmonaut in the outer space. He is given oxygen, but he is. This rail will work even without this thing. Some speed will be reduced, no doubt about it. That's more workable. Putting a tube like this and people inside vacuum. Okay, fine. From where you got this nicer idea? Which good idea? Vacuum creation.
सर अभी IIT मद्रास में
You know how much expensive it is to create a vacuum? Even for this vacuum form, it will be expensive. Okay, fine. Very good.
और सर ये वैक्यूम तो जो वैक्यूम क्लीनर अपन घर में यूज करते हैं
जब हमने रिसोर्सेज ज़्यादा
सर ये 2000 में हमने पूरा कंप्लीट कर लिया मॉडल, इससे ज़्यादा हमें
मॉडल तो अच्छा है. So this model is known, well known.
Sir,
You have only done it again.
बस सर
It's a
हमें
replica.
का मॉडल
is well known. So what is your contribution in this innovative experiment? Your own innovative contribution, anything? These are all known things. That's
ये
very good.
already existed
Oh, wonderful. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. Thank you. So let us have a trip next time. Okay. Which way IPS?
सर ये रही IPS.
And what can I see?
सर वहाँ पे जो बिल्डिंग दिख रही है ना उसकी खिड़कियाँ हमने सेट की है यहाँ पे, तो आप देख सकते हो.
सेट कर
सेट है फोकस में
फोकस डिस्टर्ब कर भी दो.
ऐसे लोग आ रहे हैं ना,
आने दो, फिर भी देना. फोकस करो.
पूरी जा रही है.
Okay, I can see, but magnification is not that good. I cannot identify a man there. Good.
सर ये दूसरा
ठीक है.
रिफ्लेक्टिव है इसका सर.
इसको वेरी फोकस.
Okay, nice.
साइड में रखो, इसको साइड में रखो. वो पकड़ के बोलो.
बेटा और ये टेलीस्कोप जो है इसे बनाने में प्लम्बिंग का जो सामान लगा है वो, और घर पे जो वॉल है उसे मैंने सीमेंट में भर दिया है और इसमें नीचे रेत लगाई है. जैसे गाड़ी का टायर होता है ना वो रेत में फंस जाता है, वैसे ही ये जो वॉल है वो इसमें फंस जाता है और इससे हमें ज़्यादा फ्रिक्शन मिलता है और इसे हम किसी भी डायरेक्शन में सेट कर सकते हैं. और ये जो है ना ये हमने रियल इमेज के लिए लगाया है. ये जो लेंस है ये मिरर है, प्लेन मिरर, और रियल इमेज के लिए लगाया है, जिससे हम कंपेरिजन कर सकते हैं कि इसमें वो छोटी दिखती है और जब इसमें देखेंगे तो वो इमेज हमें बड़ी दिख रहा है ना. और वो भी कंप्लीट, हाँ सर देख सकते हैं आप, वो टावर सेट किया हुआ है उस बिल्डिंग वाला.
फुल बिल्डिंग है ना.
हाँ सर.
कहाँ से यहाँ से
सर इसमें पहले देखेंगे तो वो छोटा दिखेगा टावर उसी साइज का, और जब हम फिर इसमें देखेंगे तो कंपेयर कर सकते हैं कि वो बड़ा दिख रहा है. और ये दोनों टेलीस्कोप 1000 रुपये से कम में बने हैं, क्योंकि हम देखेंगे कि वो जो मिलते हैं बाजार में बहुत महंगे होते हैं. अगर हमारे पास लेंस हुए तो हम घर पे भी ऐसे टेलीस्कोप बना सकते हैं.
मैग्निफिकेशन तो
जो
हुआ
स्कूल
है.
के स्टूडेंट के लिए बहुत यूजफुल है.
मैग्निफिकेशन हुआ है, बाकी फील्ड ऑफ व्यू कम हो गया. तो पहले पूरी बिल्डिंग दिख रही है, यहाँ एक पर्टिकुलर.
तो सर इस प्लेन व्हील का सरफेस एरिया बहुत ज़्यादा है, इसलिए वो पूरी बिल्डिंग दिख रही है. हमें सिर्फ उस टावर को देखना है. जटायु से
जय श्री राम. यस ये प्रोटोटाइप है सर. ये अभी वर्किंग मॉडल है. ये उसका रेंज 1 किलोमीटर तक हवा में जा सकता है सर. मींस सर्किट में 1 किलोमीटर जा सकता है, और हाइट में एल्टीट्यूड वाइज ये 800 मीटर्स तक जा सकता है ऊपर. और इसको जब ये मोटर रोटेट करेगा ये प्रॉपलर जो है राइट साइड में, हाँ
बाहर इधर नहीं उड़ा सकते, बिल्डिंग्स ज़्यादा है, पेड़ ज़्यादा है, और इधर हाई टेंशन वायर्स है, तो यहाँ पे उड़ाना तो मुश्किल है। ऑन करके
So propeller is this?
यस
Okay.
इट इज़ अ 6 इंच प्रॉपेलर। नहीं सर, मतलब कुछ ओपन ग्राउंड रहता तो मज़ा। हैंड लॉन्च कर सकते हैं,
ठीक है।
और इसको कंट्रोल इसको से हैंड लॉन्च कर सकते हैं। और ये है, ये इसका उड़ाने के लिए ये इसका प्रोटोटाइप है। ये हम आर्मी में दे सकते हैं टू रिड्यूस द डेथ रेट ऑफ आर्मी पर्सनल्स, सो दैट ये जब हवा में उड़ेगा तो लगेगा कि ये एक बर्ड है जो उड़ रहा है। पूरी मूवी में आप देखे होंगे कि वो यहाँ से यहाँ तक फ्लैप्स हिलते हैं और वो लो एल्टीट्यूड में उड़ा है। ये ऊपर उड़ा सकते हैं और इसके फ्लैप्स यहाँ हैं, तो नीचे से देखने से ये लगता नहीं है कि वो ये प्रोटोटाइप है। रियल बर्ड जैसे रियलिस्टिक फील देता है।
Revolving around moving orbit and reaching at point L, taking the study of sun's atmosphere, solar system, sun. अगर कॉन्सेप्ट ही यूज है, हमने आदित्य एल के अंदर लॉन्चिंग की दो इंजेक्शन यूज किए। एक इंजेक्शन हमारा यूज किया, वहाँ से प्रेशर रिलीज करें, लॉन्चिंग हुई है। दूसरा सर हमने यहाँ पे सैटेलाइट यूज की जो अर्थ के अराउंड रोटेशन कर रहा है। और सर ये गैस से इसमें मैग्नेट लगे हैं सर, ये गैस से जाके L1 पॉइंट पे जाके रुक रहा है। तो हमने यहाँ पे क्योंकि वो स्टेबल हो चुका है, यहाँ पे ग्रेविटी सन की और अर्थ की बिल्कुल नेग्लिजिबल हो चुका है, तो हमने सर मैग्नेट का यूज किया यहाँ पे इसको स्टेबल।
ये पॉइंट का नाम क्या?
लेग्रांज पॉइंट।
वहाँ से नहीं जाएगा फर्दर?
जी सर,
वहाँ से फर्दर नहीं जाएगा, आगे नहीं जाएगा यहाँ से?
सर ये लेग्रांज पॉइंट सर ऑर्बिट के साथ साथ रिवॉल्व करता जा रहा है, जैसे कि सन रिवॉल्व कर रहा है वैसे ही ऑर्बिट के अनुसार सर ये भी। बाकी L1 पॉइंट सर फिक्स्ड है,
L1 पॉइंट
टोटल 5 पॉइंट्स।
यदि सोलर का L1 पॉइंट इज सिंक्रोनाइज्ड ऑर्बिट,
यहाँ से इसका सर फिक्स डिस्टेंस है अर्थ से।
हाँ,
1.5 मिलियन किलोमीटर और 15 लाख।
So you can't have a zero gravity. I got you. What I am asking is, at this point onwards, they will start orbiting the sun.
Yes, sir. About L1. Around L1.
The point was be fixed, sir.
The satellite is here.
Yes, sir.
How will it orbit? That is our main question. Now, at that point,
orbit is hello orbit, sir. इसका सर ऑर्बिट यहाँ पे स्टेबल हो चुका है। With respect to sun and with respect to earth, this is looks like a stable.
Just like how Earth orbits the sun, same way we will manage its speed.
do you mean to say that from a third reference point of view, well, this is going, that's going, but this will be always static at a point?
Yeah.
Sun
With
will
respect
rotate.
to Earth, it will be static. With respect to Earth, this point will be a static.
So, with respect to Earth, it is also rotating with Earth's rotational frequency.
Yes.
So, it is not a static point with respect to Earth.
No, it is static point with respect to Earth.
Good.
But moving with respect to sun.
First, what you said is right.
Yes.
Okay, it is with respect to Earth, it is a static point.
Yes.
Fine. So, it is actually, which means if I look at it from a third reference, this is going like this and this.
Yes.
Okay, and then with respect to that, what it is?
With respect to it, it's orbiting just like Earth. How Earth is orbiting around sun, same way this satellite is also orbiting around the sun. So that because of normal...
I got you. If you are right, good. Then, very good. That cannot be displayed here.
Yes.
Thank you. Nice. Okay. Imaginative ideas. Which class में हो?
Horticulture first
Which
year.
class में you are? You किस class में आप पढ़ता है?
BSc. BSc
Which year?
First year.
Okay. ये horticulture है. Okay. इसमें आपका नया इनोवेशन क्या है? ये सब मालूम है हमको ना, पॉपुलर है फार्मिंग वगैरह वगैरह. सो गार्डनिंग
सर इसका जो
ये तो नॉन थिंग्स है या आपका कोई इनोवेशन लगा है? ऐसा भी कर सकता है ना?
सर इसमें हमारा जो बेसिकली है वो आइडियाज़ हैं, जैसे ये जो हाइड्रोपोनिक है
और टेरेस गार्डनिंग है, तो ये तो पहले से डिस्कवर्ड है, लेकिन इसका यूज़ किस तरीके से कर सकते वो इनोवेशन है थोड़ा सा।
ओके, ठीक है।
वो हमारी तरफ से है। और ये जो पोल्ट्री फार्म है, ये फिशरी है, तो इन्हें इस तरीके से यूज़ कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो हैंड्स का वेस्ट है वो फिशेस कंज्यूम करेंगी।
और यहाँ सर जो वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग हो रही है, जो उसका पानी हो रहा है, तो उसको हम घर पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, और वही पानी हम हाइड्रोपोनिक यूनिट में यूज़ कर सकते हैं, और फिर वही पानी अपन ड्रिप इरिगेशन में भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं। और उससे वाटर काफ़ी सेव होते हैं, अबाउट 95%, एंड ऑल्सो इन दिस ड्रिप हाइड्रोपोनिक यूनिट।
सर हाइड्रोपोनिक में बेसिकली क्या रहता है सर, पानी उतना ही यूज़ होता है जितना प्लांट के अंदर पानी रहता है, उससे ज़रा भी पानी ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं होता। मतलब जितना पानी प्लांट यूज़ करेगा सिर्फ उतना अपना लगेगा, और बाकी पूरा वाटर सेव होगा।
ये तो सबको मालूम है, वी नो इट, इसीलिए व्हाट सो व्हाट।
सर इसे अपन रूफ पे रख के यूज़ कर सकते हैं, रूफ पे काफ़ी अच्छे से अपन कल्टीवेशन कर सकते हैं। इससे अपनी मतलब लैंड की उतनी रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं रहेगी। टेरेस गार्डन रहेगा तो उससे अपनी जो रूट्स रहेंगी वो ब्यूटीफुल होंगी। और सर सर अगर पूरी सिटी में इसका यूज़ हो तो सर अगर पूरी सिटी में ऐसे अगर इसका यूज़ हो तो ऑक्सीजन काफ़ी ज़्यादा बनेगी और पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल काफ़ी अच्छे से होगा।
वेरी गुड आइडिया,
थैंक यू सर।
वाटर लेवल सर, ये वाटर लेवल इंडिकेटर एक ऐसा सिस्टम होता है जिसमें वाटर का जो भी लेवल होता है वाटर टैंक्स में वो हमें इंडिकेट करता है। इसका मेन पर्पस ये होता है कि वाटर वेस्ट नहीं होता, इससे वाटर मैनेज करता है वाटर के लेवल को। जैसे कि यहाँ पे अगर जब टैंक एम्प्टी होगा तो इंडिकेट करेगा, जब हाफ फील्ड होगा तब नियरली फील्ड होगा, और जब टैंक फुल हो जाएगा तो बजर ऑन होके हमें पता चल जाएगा कि टैंक फुल हो चुका है, तो हम वाटर के फ्लो को रोक सकते हैं।
ये तो वेस्टेज होता है ना पानी, टंकी भर जाती बहता रहता है,
यस सर,
पानी की कमी है क्या?
यस सर।
गुड है। वाटर लेवल बोलिए क्या है ये? What is infinity mirror?
An infinity mirror is an optical illusion created by placing two mirrors parallel to each other, with one mirror being partially transparent and the one mirror fully reflective. When lights are introduced between the mirror, they bounce back and produce infinite lights. The play of lights and mirror produce mesmerizing tunnel-like appearance. Yes, sir. सर क्लॉक का यूज करके बनाया है, क्लॉक का यूज करके बनाया है। एप्लीकेशन से अपन इसको कहीं भी यूज कर सकते, आर्ट इंस्टॉलेशन, इवेंट डिकोर, इंटीरियर डिकोर।
दिस इज वेरी लो।
यस सर।
ये तो मशहूर आइडिया है, सबको मालूम है।
यस सर।
अभी किया है।
यस सर।
थोड़ा आपका इनोवेशन लगा है।
यस सर।
वेरी गुड, क्रैक, नाइस। ये यूड भी यस। हमारे एलईडी ये पut there inside?
One. Only one.
One you are creating.
Infinite lights.
Good, very good. Weather monitoring using LoRa device. What is a LoRa device? LoRa is long range. Long range. This one. This device is called LoRa. It's long range device.
Yes.
Such a device exists. Yeah. The circuit, everything is known. Yes. So you have only used it here. Yeah. There is nothing new about this from your shoes.
Nothing new in the sense we are keeping this in the college, so it detects the various gases such as temperature, humidity, and that methane gas, monoxide gas, and sound levels in our college. So these are they communicate using radio waves.
So for example,
these are sensors.
what did you say? Monoxide?
Carbon monoxide
और methane gas. Carbon monoxide का level कम कैसे measure करते हैं?
कैसे measure करते हैं?
There is a particular sensor. That sensor, MQ7 sensor. We are using MQ7 sensor.
Sensing carbon monoxide.
Yeah, that particular.
There is a sensor
Yes.
which can do it. What is the other sensor? What is the other thing?
MK4 is used for measuring methane gas.
And?
Only methane gas. Particular.
These are harmful gases.
Some other gas?
So these two are the main major gases that are found in colleges. So like in biotechnology labs, methane gas might be available. So particular college, these two are mainly used. So if these two detects very high levels, we can get alerted before only. So other is DHT, which is a digital humidity and temperature sensor, which detects the humidity.
You have to use the proper sensor as per your need.
Yes.
And such sensors are available in
Yes,
the
sir.
market. Okay, fine. And once it senses it, our meter will indicate.
It will send to the receiver, sir.
And give you a signal,
Yes, sir.
and you put the antidote from that.
Yes, sir, and because it will also help us to analyze, sir, what exactly is the temperature. So, in IPS Academy example, if we take, so we have various blocks here, sir. Right? So, one thing we can keep in one block, this one, and we can keep this another thing in another block. These both communicate with each other and they send signal to this receiver. And we can finally understand, like in this block, what is the temperature, what are the methane levels, and in the other block, what are the methane levels. And also in agriculture also we can use this. So if we keep it in our land, so we can understand how the land is behaving. So according to that we can plan which crop to cultivate there. Is that crop going to sustain in that particular environment?
These pictures are all you prepared or always
I also really prepared. So these are non-Wi-Fi and this is the Wi-Fi thing. So why Wi-Fi? So to keep the data in database. This is the database.
What is your name?
Yogesh.
Yes. Oh, yours is the first name. These are all the 3 commands.
Yes, so they are move right, move forward, move backwards, and move left and right. Basically, they are for 3 commands. It's just a prototype to explain कि कैसे हम लोग कम efforts के through, voice और touches के through काफी different.
You have programmed this voice control and response. You have programmed it, as all the programs are available.
Programs are available because Arduino is a website. It is an open source website, so other developers can.
And accordingly, the components you are putting it.
Yes, sir. Components, and we have just adjusted few programs according to us, like हमको मोटर्स कितनी देर तक चलानी है, कितनी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे चलानी है, कितने पैटर्न्स में चलाती है. बस अगर हमको उसको राइट तरफ टर्न करना है, तो हमको ये 2 मोटर्स आगे बढ़ानी पड़ेंगी और वो 2 मोटर्स पीछे बढ़ानी पड़ेंगी स्लो स्पीड पे.
आपने बताया था टर्न लेफ्ट. उसको हिंदी में बताओ, ओबे करेगा?
सर उसके लिए हमको जो गूगल ट्रांसलेट इसमें जो इनबिल्ट है, उसमें हमको वो वॉइस ओवर.
You have assembled it.
Yes, so we have assembled it.
We have assembled it.
We have assembled it. And उसमें हमने कोडिंग में थोड़ा सा चेंज किया है कि हमको कितनी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे चलाना है और अलग अलग कैसी डायरेक्शंस में पैटर्न्स पे चलाना है.
सर हमने ये ऑटोमेटिक इरिगेशन सिस्टम बनाई है जिससे हम जब फसलों को पानी छोड़ते हैं तो वो फसलों को जितना पानी चाहिए उतना मिल जाता है और नहीं चाहिए तो वो रुक जाता है, क्योंकि हमने इसके अंदर सॉइल मॉइस्चर सेंसर हमने फिट किया है. जैसे कि अगर हमने ये खेत में अगर छोड़ा है तो वो फसलों को पानी मिल गया तो उस सेंसर से अपने आप वो पानी रुक जाएगा और नहीं, और अगर उसको और चाहिए तो पानी चालू हो जाएगा. सर जैसे कि हम अभी यहाँ पे करके बताएंगे आपको. सर सपोज ये खेत है और खेत में हमने पानी छोड़ा और ये सेंसर है, तो इस सेंसर की वजह से अपने आप पानी बंद हो जाएगा और अगर और पानी चाहिए तो ये सेंसर, अगर ज़मीन सूख जाएगी तो अपने आप ये पानी चालू हो जाएगा. तो सर ये सॉइल मॉइस्चर सेंसर है और ये उसकी सॉइल मॉइस्चर सेंसर का कंट्रोलर है और ये वेल है और वेल में हमने मोटर डाली है और मोटर से ये पाइप से खेत में पानी आ रहा है.
Good. What is the next one?
सर ये स्प्रे पंप है. किसान जब अपने पीठ पर स्प्रे पंप लेकर फसलों को स्प्रे करने जाता था फर्टिलाइज़र, तो उससे श्रम भी होते थे और वो सिर्फ एक ही साइड में एक बार कर पाता था. लेकिन ये जो है वो दोनों बेड में जो स्पेस होता है वहाँ पे ये रखकर, सपोज ये टैंक है, टैंक के अंदर हमने फर्टिलाइज़र डाला है और ये जो फुटबॉल है इसके द्वारा इस पाइप से फर्टिलाइज़र आकर इस नोज़र से फसलों को, मतलब दोनों साइड में एक ही वक्त हम स्प्रे कर सकते हैं और किसान को कुछ मतलब श्रम भी नहीं आएगा. जैसे कि साइड में
ये नोजल के वजह से पानी आएगा और ये स्नेक स्टिक है. जब किसान लोग रात को खेत में जाते हैं तो अगर सांप या कोई जानवर होगा, अगर हम चल रहे हैं हमें इस स्टिक से पता चल जाता है कि हमारे पास कोई सांप या कुछ जानवर या कोई चीज़ है.
ये जो लाइट है ना, इसके द्वारा हमें दिख भी जाता है कि सामने क्या है. और ये सर जैसे आप ये नीचे रखिए, हाथ में आपको वाइब्रेशन.
अच्छा
नीचे रखिए.
नहीं, आप पकड़िए ना इसे, हाथ में लीजिए और नीचे रखिए. ये देखिए वाइब्रेशन होगा, लाइट के द्वारा हमें सामने दिखेगा कि कोई जानवर है या सांप वगैरह है ये सब. और जब ज़मीन में भी जब वाइब्रेशन होगा ना, तो जो जानवर होगा ना वो हमारे पास नहीं आएगा, वो दूर से ही चला जाएगा. साफ होगा और हमें वाइब्रेट होगा तो हमें पता चलेगा कि हमारे आसपास कुछ तो है।
हमारा लेग में यहाँ पैर में थोड़ा पेन है. Let me try if there is some vibrations. No, that is good. It's a vibrator. Muscular.
Yes.
आपको यहाँ दर्द हो गया तो मस्कुलर वाइब्रेट कर सकते
Yes.
हैं. आप इसके अंदर थोड़ा ऑसिलेटर कनेक्ट किया है. एक ऑसिलेटर जरूर उसके अंदर कनेक्ट किया हुआ.
हो सर. यस सर. यस.
यहाँ कहाँ से खरीदा ये ऑसिलेटर? कहाँ से मिला आपको?
सर हम हमारे मतलब घर में जो था तो इसलिए हमने वो वहाँ पे कनेक्ट कर दिया.
You are playing clever. It's okay, nice. Good.
सर ये नारियल के पत्तों से झाड़ू बना सकते हैं.
क्या?
नारियल के कोकोनट लिप से झाड़ू बना सकते हैं. जैसे कि हम हाथ से उन पत्ते से वो जब वो स्टिक निकालते हैं तब बनता है तो ये सिर्फ मशीन में डालना है और अपने आप स्टिक अलग और पत्ते अलग हो जाते हैं.
They are making broomsticks.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yes, come on.
हाथ से लगते हैं तो
ये जो पत्ते हैं वो निकल जाते हैं.
पूरा नहीं आया.
नहीं सर.
ठीक से लगे.
मैं एक बात कहूँगा. हमारे गांव में ये लेडीज है ना, एक ऐसा फुल लॉट है तो एक को डालेगा नेक्स्ट शिक विद नाइफ से दे. इतना फास्ट करेगा आपको एक लेने के लिए इतना टाइम लेता है.
नहीं सर इसके अंदर सिर्फ डालना है वो अपने आप निकल जाएगा.
नहीं हाथ लगते हैं.
They are experts. They will do it very fast. This is also good.
Thank you.
But nowadays this thing is not available in the market at all. This broom.
RFID डोर लॉक. दरवाजा. RFID डोर.
Where is the lock?
This.
ये lock
Yes.
open करेगा या क्लोज करेगा आपको सिग्नल मिलेगा.
Yes. So इसमें क्या करता है कि ये RFID मॉड्यूल जो है RFID which stands for radio frequency identity. So what it does is it scans the radio frequency of the specific RFID card and then it generates a specific 8-digit number of that RFID card and it sends that to the Arduino. Now the Arduino has a 8-digit number already registered, so when that number is sent to the Arduino it verifies that number and if that number is wrong the LCD just displays that it is a wrong card, but if the card is correct so the LCD displays the corresponding action which has to be taken and the servo motor operates to open or close the door. For like
Have you visited some advanced, good high-level hospital, hotels, where you enter the room,
Yes.
get card?
That's where I got the idea from.
Enough. So that's the idea. Good idea.
So like this is not registered. It shows that it is wrong card. But when we use this one, as you can see, it opens.
Very good. What's your name?
Vedant Patel.
Which class?
6th A.
Second?
6th.
Physics, BSc.
6th.
Class 6?
6th.
Oh. Nice. Nice work.
Thank you.
ऐसा अगर ये आर्टिफिशियल स्मोक क्या है ना, इनफैक्ट व्हीकल्स या इंडस्ट्री में चिमनी में या साइलेंसर में अगर वहाँ पर अप्लाई करेंगे तो ऐसा होगा.
ठीक है, सब ठीक है.
और आपने जो पूछा सर कि ये कार्बन पार्टिकल्स कहाँ जाते हैं, तो ये देखो ये आर्टिफिशियल स्मोक तैयार करने की वजह से वो भी यही मिक्स हो रहा है. एक्चुअली उसके लिए एक अलग सा चैम्बर चाहिए.
आइडिया गुड है, आइडिया वेरी गुड.
My name is Nandini Zano.
Come on, what same?
Number 10.
But there is somebody else outside number 10?
No.
I have put it down. So this is air pollution.
Yes,
Already
sir.
there's a batti pollution.
Sir, we have shown smoke, artificial smoke.
Eh?
Sir, we have created the artificial smoke to show the
Come on,
air.
carry on.
My name is Ravina Yeshi.
My name is Sangeeta. We are from Sheikh Science and Engineering College. Project name is Air Pollution Control. The undertaking for smoke containing such carbon particles get disappear into air pollutants. Project aim is remove all carbon particles in atmosphere. In this model, high level apply to smoke from industries and vehicles containing negative charged carbon particles that disappear into carbon cylinder. As a result of this discharged carbon particles get pollutants because this bottom is high. So
Okay, this is fumes. This is having carbon particles. Some pollution as per you have collected them inside. How have you collected? Show me.
So by opening the drawer,
Good. But
we can do an agarbatti. We have shown the artificial air,
where
pollutant
is
air.
the carbon particles you have collected?
Sir, we
How
have
much pollution is there in this? Have you measured?
यहाँ हमने एक वुडन बॉक्स लिया है. यहाँ हम इंडस्ट्रीज और व्हीकल्स लाने सकते हैं, इसलिए हमने यहाँ पे वुडन बॉक्स लिया है. यहाँ पे नीचे ड्रॉअर बनाया है जिसके अंदर हमने
बेटा आपने पोल्यूशन मेजर किया कितना है?
सर ये जो कांच है ना,
कवर किया.
सो उसके जो ब्लैक पार्टिकल्स होते हैं वो नीचे के साइड ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स से बेंड आउट होते हैं, तो जो डस्ट पार्टिकल्स थ्रू होते हैं उससे हम ये चीज रिसाइकल कर, जो बेंड्स जो पाउडर क्रिएट होता है
आपको मिल गया.
हाँ, जो
इसलिए मैंने पूछा कहाँ से ये पाउडर आपको मिल
जो
गया?
डस्ट पार्टिकल्स थ्रू होता है ना, वही आप उससे रिसाइकल कर सकते हो सर.
और ये चीजें हम बना
आपको मिला.
यस सर.
कैसा आपको ये डस्ट पार्टिकल्स का कार्बन पार्टिकल्स जो इसमें इसके अंदर है आपको कैसा मिला?
जब ये इसके अंदर जो स्मोक है ना, उसके अंदर कार्बन के निगेटिव पार्टिकल्स होते हैं और यहाँ पे हमने कॉपर रॉड लगा है, उसके पॉजिटिव चार्ज होते हैं. जब हम हाई वोल्टेज पास करते हैं तब कॉपर रॉड जो निगेटिव चार्ज पार्टिकल्स होते हैं वो डिसअपियर हो जाते हैं. फिर ग्रेविटी के रूल के अनुसार वो फॉल्स डाउन हो जाते हैं इस बॉक्स में. फिर हम उसको रिसाइकल करके ये चीज़ें बना सकते हैं. और ये जो ऊपर से स्मोक निकल रहा है वो नॉन पोल्यूटेड स्मोक
है. This will be unpolluted smoke from here.
हाँ, क्योंकि
It will be also polluted.
नहीं उसके
अब एक काम करो घर में जाके एक होल बनाओ, उसके अंदर एक छोटा पाइप लगाओ, उसके ऊपर थोड़ा कॉटन लग लो उसके अंदर, ये पाइप के अंदर आधा घंटे को वेट करो, उसके बाद ये ले लो, ये कॉटन में पूरा ऐसा पार्टिकल जमा होगा.
यस सर.
People do it with filtering cigarette. They take a filtering cigarette, put in the mouth of a bottle, then the cigarette will be burning the other end. After some time, he will take that filter to black. So this is containing black.
जब हम हाई वोल्टेज
वोल्टेज के बारे में मत बताओ. वोल्टेज उसके सभी स्टूडेंट्स करते हैं ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज है नेगेटिव चार्ज है. ठीक है, अच्छा आइडिया है. Anyway, it's a good idea. Okay.
सर कोल से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट होता है ना, इलेक्ट्रिक.
This is our team: Atharv Yadav, Parth Jain, and Navika Mishra. Today we are going to present a model before you. Our topic is Beyond the Rainbow: A Journey into Color Healing. As I tell you about visible light is a white light. When it is dispersed, it breaks down to 7 colors called Vibgyor. Sir,
the topic is color healing.
Color healing is.
Tell me that. Fine. Then.
सूर्यात्मा जगस्तस्तु च सूर्यद्वे ख्वालिमानि भूतानि जायन्ते सूर्यद्य
Parjayanto Annamatma Namaste Aditya. This shloka tells us that sun's light is the only light which can charge us with its positive effects. Sun's light gives us energy, and it tells that sun has three spectrum: ultraviolet, infrared and visible light. Visible light is actually a light which allows us to see the objects around us. As I explained about the visible light, a thought came to our mind that why can't we use these lights to treat our problems? So from inspiring that, we have proposed a model called a healing room in our houses. And sir, please can you come here? Sir, this side. Sir, this is our healing corner.
Okay, come on, carry on.
Yes sir, this is our healing corner in our school. A healing room is a room in which any of the family members can sit in it for a long period of time and can get relief from the disease.
What disease?
Sir, any of the type of disease. Sir, please.
Guruji did not tell about the disease.
Yes sir, we have various lights like red light. Sir, red light is used to cure cold and cough. If you sit in that light for short period of time, it can cure that disease. Sir, please can you? Sir, this is our healing corner.
I have to come all the way. Chota Guruji.
Sir, this is our healing corner. In our school, we have made this. This is our meditation room. Sir, nowadays students are suffering from stress, anxiety. Students are suffering from stress, anxiety and many other problems related to their performance and studies. Sir, for that, we have introduced light to treat their problems. Sir, if they are stressed and anxiety before their exam, so they can sit in yellow light. Sir, if they want to calm their mind, because it is a very important thing. Because if you in our exams MCQs are coming, so we have confused in our exam that which one is correct. So for that we have to sit in green light to focus.
So which color removes what kind of ailment is known to you?
Yes
Through
sir.
Guruji.
Yes
Guruji.
sir.
Then what? Next what?
Sir, Parth is introducing. But sir, sometimes and even many times sunlight cannot reach the every corners of the house. So we are having another idea for the healing. That is charge water in various colored water bottle. It actually means that the colored bottle which we kept in sunlight for 3 to 4 hours will get charged. Sir, it will give the immense effect on our body and it will actually act as the medicine. For example, nowadays everyone is having the problem of insomnia, means lack of sleep. So lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep.
So they can use charged water in blue colored water bottle. Everyone, even youth, are suffering from the.
You have tried this?
Yes, sir.
Somebody who is not having sleep, you are pouring charged water, the fellow sleeps up to 8 a.m. Have you tried?
Yes, sir, you can try. Sir,
you can try.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, nowadays, youth and elders are suffering from the problem of hair fall and hair loss. So, they can drink.
Hair loss.
So, they can use the charged water in purple colored water bottle.
These are given advices from your ashram?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, did the Guruji say that you use this color water, your hair will grow like
Yes, sir.
that?
We have learned this in our Ayurveda class also. And even when you studies also says that.
What next?
Sir.
Sir.
Sir, as Parth and Yash Bhaiya explained about visible light spectrum and this bottle, it is not only in physics. These color play important role in our daily life. Red color is used to stimulate the body and mind and to increase circulation level. That's why every woman of India wear red color bindi. Yellow color.
Why are you participating here? This is a program where innovative work is checked and we are rating them as good work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Originally done something.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
we have introduced.
You have not introduced. This is Sri Sri Guruji's idea.
Yes, sir. We are working.
Okay. All the best.
Sir, Navika also.
Sir, now you know that these colors right are very important for us. But sir, what will happen if you don't have these healing room, colored charge bottle and colored light? So I have made this booklet for you. Sir, please have a look.
Beyond the rainbow journey to color healing. Sir, it means how the colors of rainbow affects our body to cure the diseases.
I do not contradict with any of your statements because this is given by a great Guruji. But For physics, we want an experimental evidence to prove that. Some systematic study of half a dozen children who are having anxiety, put in a color, red color, and after 1 week, there should be a method to measure their anxiety factors.
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, our Vastu Shastra also use the combination.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, my friend once Shub, sir, he was having focus. So I said him to sit in my healing mode. Yes, so sir, after 3 days, he got focus.
Good work.
Yes, very good work.
Telling his physics professor came and said, good work.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, carry.
I am Om Gawane.
I am Vishal Gopal.
I am Manish Aire.
And I am Hiren Wahab.
Please brief, please.
Today, India is well known as agro-based country in the world.
Don't repeat what you have by heart. Tell me what is
Yes, today, when we apply magnetic field to the seeds, it grows 10 times faster than normal seeds. Means, for example, a seed grow in 2 months. Normal seed grow in 2 months, whereas magnetic seeds grow in 1.5 months. Means it grows 10 times faster than normal seed. In the farmers are facing problems like irregular rainfall, and because of it, yield of getting reduced. So we have made a solution on it.
Very good. This is a motor.
Yes.
You are working it.
String.
And now
And this is a container where we
putting the seeds.
we put the seeds. We
But it is outside. The magnetic field. This is a magnet.
no, this is copper wire. It is a iron strip coiled in the copper wire.
It is an open solenoid, but there is a cutting here.
No sir, it is a wired.
This wiring comes here and goes back.
No
It
sir.
doesn't go through anywhere. The flux does not pass through the seeds. A magnetic flux, a magnetic field is mainly dominant between the poles.
Yes.
And your seeds are placed inside the poles. So if seeds should be experiencing magnetic field, we rotate them.
Container.
We rotate the container.
Like
and then it breaks. What do you do? Okay, then the seeds are bathed with your magnetic field and they germinate at a faster rate.
10 times faster than normal seeds.
That is your discovery?
No,
Or a well-known
it is
discovery?
it is researching.
It's on working. X, Y, or Z has discovered it already and published in paper and got a Nobel Prize?
No,
it's not. You didn't get it? No. You will get it. Good one.
You can see the difference. This is a non-magnetic and this is magnetic.
Sir, we have taken 3 trays. Each tray is divided into 2 parts, magnetized seeds and non-magnetized seeds. So in the first tray, we have taken wheat seeds are sown. In the second tray, we have taken bajra seeds.
No, better evidence is number of days you said.
Yes.
The other it becomes fermented.
Sir, now you can see the difference between the magnetized.
Few days and weeks. You said I believe they germinate faster.
Yes.
That is an important information.
Yes.
This is not, you cannot ideally say by looking at it because other factors are also there.
Sir, it is if you magnetize, then it looks like a normal non-magnetized seeds only. It does not change any different or something. It does not make any different thing.
Okay, I agree.
Request you to have a look at the scale reading and the temperature reading.
Okay, I have had a look at it.
Yeah. So when we drink hot coffee in a steel tumbler, do we see the tumbler expanding? When we heat water in a metal kettle, do we see the metal kettle expanding? I'm sure the answer is no. But does this mean that expansion is not taking place? Again, the answer is no. Expansion indeed takes place due to a phenomena called linear expansion. It is the phenomena where materials tend to expand upon the addition of heat energy into it. However, we will not be able to see this even though it happens all the time around us because the order of magnitude of these changes is very, very small. And that is why we will not be able to see it with the help of our naked eyes. But with the help of this setup, we will be able to see and visualize the change that happens due to a process called mechanical magnification. So before I explain the mechanism of this experiment, I would like to explain the setup. Firstly, we are using a stainless steel specimen of about 15 centimeter in length at room temperature. We are using these two mica heaters to heat up this metal specimen. To this mica heaters is connected a power source of constant voltage of 90 volts, and we have this thermometer to measure the temperature at every instant. This thermometer has an uncertainty of plus minus 1 degrees Celsius and a accuracy of 0.1 degrees Celsius. We are also making use of this rod, which acts as a lever. So whatever expansion takes place is the metal specimen pushes this lever, and this lever in turn pushes the second lever, which produces an overall magnification on this scale. So I will briefly explain how that happens in a mathematical diagram.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Go ahead. Come on, heat it.
I've started the heating.
I started the heating.
Yeah.
So this is the reading.
Yeah.
And it is expanding.
Yes,
so the reading is slightly changing.
Yes, we will be able to see.
When this is expanding, it's pushing this rod.
Correct.
And this is the lever.
Correct.
This pulls the string.
Correct.
And the reading is changing.
Yes.
Okay. Now you know the temperature.
Yes.
Temperature at which point?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Temperature is 297.
हाँ.
यहाँ का temperature है, यहाँ का temperature है, या यहाँ का temperature है.
Overall rod का.
No, this is a rod.
हाँ.
A rod is heated here.
No, it's heated. It's heated with the help of these two mica heaters over the whole length.
Travels. The heat distribution will not be uniform. That is the problem. Are you talking about 298 here, here? Because at different points, because of heat conduction, the temperature will be different at different points.
No, this is a good conductor of heat, and therefore we are assuming that there is a uniform heat distribution all over the metal specimen.
You are assuming?
Yes, for the sake of experiment.
Very good. Then
okay.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Visualization of temperature expansion.
I will briefly explain the advantages of this model as well.
This has got a lot of advantage. One is you can compete for this competition.
Okay.
And there are so many advantages.
Yeah.
So okay, for purposes of finding out linear expansion, there are so many methods. This is called a lever example.
Correct.
Leverage. In the colleges, they used to have vertical rod, put a spirometer on top.
Correct.
Like that. So this can be done. It's not a big issue. But your answer may not be absolutely correct because the rod has got a distribution of temperature. That is the idea of thermal conductivity. That is it. Otherwise, it is okay. Good. It's a good example.
Thank you, sir.
Prevention.
Excuse me?
Accident prevention.
Accident prevention, eh?
Yes, sir.
Come on, speak out.
सर बेसिकली हम देख सकते हैं इंडिया में मेजर प्रॉब्लम जो है सर वो एक्सीडेंट्स की है, और जो टर्न्स पे होता है तो वो पता नहीं चलता है एक सामने वाले व्हीकल्स को कि इधर से कोई व्हीकल आ रहा है। तो इसको ही हमने देखते हुए बनाया कि प्रोजेक्ट के अगर कोई भी ये जैसे कि ये व्हीकल है ये क्रॉस हो रहा है सेंसर के सामने से, तो ये पहले डिटेक्ट करके उधर बता देगा कि इधर से कोई व्हीकल आ रहा है, तो जिससे वो अलर्ट वॉर्न हो जाएगा और एक्सीडेंट्स के जो चांस है वो डिक्रीज हो सकते हैं।
ये जो फास्ट आता है
ये भी आया तो ये दोनों तरफ के लाइट्स ऑन हो जाए।
मतलब हमने ये मॉड्यूलर इंफ्रारेड रेस से इसको बनाया है।
व्हाट इज द एक्सीडेंट? क्या एक्सीडेंट होने का सस्पेशन होता है?
मतलब इससे चांसेस बहुत कम हो जाते हैं।
क्या
मतलब ये पहले मतलब जब टर्न पे इसको पहले ही पता चल जाएगा कि इधर से कोई व्हीकल आ रहा है तो इसकी स्पीड थोड़ी स्लो डाउन कर सकता है।
हाँ, इसीलिए मैंने पूछा, ये तो एक फर्स्ट आता है।
हाँ, मतलब जैसे कि वो इधर अलर्ट कर देगा तो फिर वो उसकी स्पीड स्लो डाउन।
तो इसको मालूम हो जाता है ये फर्स्ट आता है, इसलिए फोन आएगा, कोई गाड़ी ऐसा आता है वगैरह वगैरह।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि इधर से लाइट ऑन हो जाएगी, जैसे कि इधर से कोई भी व्हीकल आया सर तो इधर ये लाइट ऑन हो जाएगी, इसको
तो ये इसको डिटेक्ट करेगा
तो वो पहले से अलर्ट होकर ऑन होकर आएगा,
धीरे चलाएगा।
हाँ, वो उसकी स्पीड स्लो डाउन कर लेगा।
यस सर,
दैट इज योर आइडिया, दैट इज ऑल योर आइडिया।
यस सर।
इसलिए मतलब जैसे ही हमारा अर्थ जैसे घूमता है तो धीरे धीरे हमको पता नहीं चलता है कि हमारा अर्थ घूम रहा है, लेकिन मतलब पृथ्वी अपने एक्सिस पे घूमती है और डे और नाइट होता है, और हमारी इधर डे और उधर नाइट हो जाती है, और इस वही
सब कुछ मालूम हो यार, कंटिन्यू। और नाइट होना चाहिए तो ये लाइट को स्विच ऑफ करना है।
जी सर।
अभी नाइट हो गया, ठीक है।
जी सर, ये नाइट हो गया और इधर डे है।
डे है और सवेरा होता है, थोड़ा थोड़ा सवेरा होता है।
जी सर।
हाँ, कार जाता है, बर्ड चिल करता है वगैरह। अभी तो दिन हो गया। That's all. Anything else? Nice. अच्छा काम किया।
सर
IPS से ही है?
नहीं सर, श्री उमिया कन्या महाविद्यालय रंगवासा राव
से?
जी सर। सर
तो आप हिंदी में बताएंगे?
जी सर।
ठीक है, बोलिए।
किया यंग्स एक्सपेरिमेंट?
सर ये
हाँ।
अर्थ रोटेशनल एंड रेवोल्यूशन, रोटेशन एंड रेवोल्यूशन के अकॉर्डिंग है।
हाँ, रोटेशन रेवोल्यूशंस का फर्क है।
जी सर।
ये सर स्टूडेंट्स को एक्सप्लेनेशन। हाँ सर।
है ना?
नो सर, इसमें कोई भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट का यूज़ नहीं किया गया है, ओनली फॉर कार्डबोर्ड से बनाया गया है। लेकिन वर्किंग मॉडल इसमें हम फ्लोरोसेंट स्क्रीन पे इलेक्ट्रॉन की फुटप्रिंट देख सकते हैं और उसका रिफ्लेक्शन देख सकते हैं।
इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का क्या लगा है?
रिफ्लेक्शन देख सकते हैं। जहाँ पे हम पावर सप्लाई करेंगे तो यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन की फुटप्रिंट जो देखने को मिलेंगी। और उसमें हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्रिएट करने के लिए वोल्टेज अप्लाई करेंगे, जो कि हमने वोल्टेज के 2 मीटर बनाए हुए हैं। उसमें हम सिमिलरली वोल्टेज अप्लाई करेंगे, जैसे कि बी मीटर और ए मीटर। अब हम बी मीटर और ए मीटर को सिमिलरली ऑपरेट करेंगे तो यहाँ पे वोल्टेज अप्लाई होगा और वोल्टेज के कारण इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाई होगी, जिससे कि इलेक्ट्रॉन की फुटप्रिंट है उसकी डिफ्लेक्शन हमें देखने को मिलेगी।
इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम। इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम is in the CRT, which is applied
इसमें सर कोई भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट, इसमें सर सिर्फ कार्डबोर्ड से बनाया गया है।
कार्डबोर्ड से लाइट नहीं आ सकता।
हाँ सर, इसमें एलईडी यूज़ किया गया है और बैटरी से एलईडी सिर्फ एक्सप्लेनेशन और इमेजिनेशन के लिए यूज़ किया है स्टूडेंट्स को।
एलईडी लगा तो यहाँ आपको इमेज आएगा।
यहाँ पे सर, यहाँ पे
ये स्क्रीन है।
हाँ सर।
एलईडी कहाँ है?
एलईडी सर इसके अंदर है, इसमें सर ऑपरेट किया।
नॉट कमिंग फ्रॉम देयर।
हाँ सर।
नहीं,
हाँ
यही है।
हाँ, यही इसमें सर बनाया है।
इलेक्ट्रॉन भी नहीं है, एलईडी का लाइट का है।
हाँ सर, ये एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए सर।
लाइट के एंड हाउ डू यू अप्लाई द वोल्टेज?
इससे सर बैटरी से अप्लाई किया है,
प्लस एंड माइनस।
हाँ सर। नॉट फॉर अप्लाई सर, अप्लाई नहीं किया गया है, सिर्फ एलईडी बल्ब इसमें बैटरी से ऑन किया है। और इसमें हम जो वोल्टेज मीटर बनाए हैं, इसके जो मैकेनिज्म है इसके अंदर ही ओनली फॉर कार्डबोर्ड से बनाया है। अब इसमें
ओनली कार्डबोर्ड, ठीक है।
हाँ।
आपको ये स्पॉट है, ये
हाँ।
स्पॉट नहीं है, एलईडी बल्ब का लुक है।
हाँ सर।
थोड़ा रफ ग्लास वगैरह कुछ नहीं लगा है।
हाँ यस सर।
So now this you are telling me this spot will move up and down.
हाँ सर।
By applying electric field.
हाँ।
बताइए करके।
अब हम वोल्टेज से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्रिएट करेंगे, जो कि 2 मीटर सिमिलर ही। अब इसमें बी मीटर और ए मीटर को जैसे अप्लाई करेंगे वो उसका रिफ्लेक्शन हो पॉजिटिव इंडिकेटर हो।
You are telling this LED image is going up when you rotate.
हाँ सर।
With an LED bulb here.
हाँ सर।
Are you actually moving the bulb?
हाँ यस सर।
Okay, fine.